Hello, everybody. Good morning, afternoon, evening, nighttime, whatever time it is you're watching. Thank you so much for watching. All right, we have the second Sister Inquisitor, well, originally it was a GameStop exclusive. I think that was just the Carbonite version. Speaking of that, before I get into this, I just want to let you know that they have the is it Jedi Fallen Order? I I'm staring right at it. Jedi Fallen Order. Yeah. Um, they have a pre-ordered version that you don't see very much advertised. It's $82. You get the base game, $60 game. That's that's the price normally. And you get an exclusive Black Series figure that will be exclusive only with the game and only from GameStop, which means it'll be really rare. I don't know if it's going to be some kind of maybe carbonized graphite purge trooper, or if it's going to be, my personal opinion is it's going to be the ninth sister, the one that if you've read the Vader comics, or if you've watched the trailer for the game, you see her. She's that big, huge creature. Doesn't look Definitely doesn't have a female build that you would think of a female build anyway, which is what I love because it's she's an alien and that works perfectly. Um, which, by the way, she had some great interactions with Darth Vader in those comics. If you ever get a chance to get a hold of them, it's one of the few things I fully endorse as far as the new EU, or I should say the new expanded universe. Anyway, let's get into this figure I've been wanting so long. Now, real quickly, I just want to mention that Amazon. This will be an unboxing, by the way. Cha-ching! Amazon sent it in a 2 foot box by 2 feet, 2 by 2 box, and it sent it with some supplements I'd bought for my health issues, and they're really hard plastic bottles, no paper, nothing. So it just banged around in there. The plastic bottles banged around. I've done my best to wipe it clean, and hopefully some of the scratches and dings, and I did pop out the plastic. It had been dented in, but this is like the seventh in a row from Amazon where it's happened. And when I called them about it, they told me that thousands of people have been calling. First off, with the carbonized Sith being sent in just bubble wrap and bubble bag, bubble mailers, and smashed. And then, speaking of which, I lucked out a little bit on this one. He's still a little dinged up, but I planned on opening him anyway. I have to have every Vader. I'll do this one tomorrow. Um, but this was sent and this one, the mailer was half opened. Can you believe that? And this was directly from Amazon. This wasn't a third party kind of thing. Anyway, let's go ahead and get in here. So, if I can recommend to you, even though I've had my own troubles with Hasbro Pulse, I would recommend, right, if you're a premium member and you get the free shipping from them, I would recommend buying from them. The reason being, they actually got that open carefully, getting better at that. Um, they're careful as we open this. Anyway, I recommend them. They wrap each figure. They put paper in there. They put bubble wraps in there. We don't want to have anything fall out, so we'll pull her out like that. Oh, I should have shown the box first. Okay, so yeah, you have this great art. Second sister Inquisitor. They're either brother or sister. That's what the terms are, except for the Grand Inquisitor, which I'd still like to see a 6-inch figure of. On the side. And at the end of the video, by the way, there will be a photo gallery showing off all that stuff. Second Inquisitor there, number 90. Yeah, it's definitely not exclusive. Number 95. Second Sister Inquisitor, a vengeful warrior of the Empire tasked with tracking down Jedi survivors. The Second Sister Inquisitor is driven by her all-encompassing hatred of the Order. Basically, the Inquisitors, in case you don't know, they're basically Vader's. They're trained by Vader. They are mostly former Jedi, but they also are they're not. He goes after the masters and the powerful Jedi. They go after the ones like apparently like this game is set up, the Padawans and whatnot. Um, because they're obviously they're nowhere near Darth Vader's power level. But let's check her out. I've really wanted to for a while. Oh no! What is the deal lately with putting those twist ties on? Ah, it's the same style too as they did it in the with the Doom figure. Okay, let's see if we can just push it through. Okay, we're gonna need scissors. Scissors, doctor. We need scissors. Okay. And the trick on this one is when you have that. Oh, look at that cape. It's almost as shiny as my gloves. All right. So we have to lift this up. We have to go under here. What you want to do is you just want to carefully clip that tip of that. It's not very easy to get to, but at least you see the full unboxing experience. This is what you get. This is what you're gonna have to do. Okay, there we go. I think it's loose enough now that when I push. Now, one thing I don't know why they keep doing this. I'm sure there's a good reason for it, but you have to pull the character out so carefully. So first I start with the feet now, and I just roll it up from there. Now I fix the plastic later. Don't worry. I put them all back in the plastic. I don't know, something about respecting it, the workmanship. Okay, we go ahead. Well, the workmanship on some of them, I guess we should. Oh, there's more twist ties? When did they go back to twist ties? They were using just pressure for the longest time. What's up with that? Wow, look how tight these twist ties are. My God, it's inside the joint. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead real quickly and just as carefully as I possibly can just edge this out or get this out a little bit. Oh boy, I don't want to. I could use something better than a knife to do that. Let's just go ahead and use the old. It might be loose enough to use the scissors. Okay, she's free there. She's free. Free Valen. Okay, the hands are not in, so that was just a part of how it looked. Now we're going to have to push up through here. The head is actually indented. There's really no way to unbox it without really going ape. I mean, you have to kind of push this up and out. At the same time, you have to push the cape up. At least you know that it's secure on the inside, but someone can tell Hasbro that's never been an issue. Dear Hasbro, oh, please tell me that was. Oh, okay, okay. We're good. We can just pull this out. We're very good. Now check that out. Nice sheen, PVC. Now, in the game, it's like a leathery material you see when she glides down using the force. So, but these have snaps, and check it out on the figure. You see corresponding snaps. So this will snap. Why didn't they do that with the Kylo Ren figures? Remember how many of them they made, and they never made that, and so they always just fell off. They were expecting it just to hang around his neck, and they didn't even make it tight. Okay. So let's just, since the cape is off, we can get a look at her. She's more gray than I thought she would be. It's a dark gray, but I don't know if she's that way in the game or not. We'll find out on the 15th. I can't wait to see what the surprise figure will be. I hope I'm right. I hope it's the Ninth Sister. Okay, so we have full articulation, of course, 360, ball joint with a hinge, Yes, there's a hinge, I see it. Well hidden. Oh, they drew the white line over the hinge, so that's great. You add a cape to it, and you've got that. You have a swivel 360 here at the elbow, and once again another hinge to bring you up 90 degrees. Not double. It's not double jointed on the elbows. Okay, as far as head goes down this far, and you can bring it up this high. It's the old thing, the old Darth Vader thing. If there's a big helmet, it's hard to get them to look back. But I bet you anything, there's a torso ball joint that'll allow that. As far as left, it takes the angled look that they've been using. So you can angle and go down. For example, you can go far left and down. And I just realized I've hit 10 minutes, so let's go quicker. 360 is completely available with the head. Okay, we have a ball joint, yep, in the torso, like I figured. So you can get that leaned back look. You have a 360 on each hand. Um, a little bit. Take a look. A little bit of paint error here. At least I'm such a lucky guy. Boy, what is up, Hasbro? What's up with your quality control? Hopefully that's the way it's supposed to look, but I don't think so. The inner part, and you can see a little hinge, by the way, so it's not just a 360, but you can bring the hand, see that? You can bring the hand in, and you can take it out all the way. Supinate and pronate the hand as well as get a 360. That's pretty cool. But I don't think that paint's supposed to be there. We'll see when the game comes out, but I don't think so. They're not in the images I have. And by the way, there's a photo gallery at the end of this, so we'll check that out. All right, so and I have a feeling the articulation is going to be really important in order to hold on to what I like to refer to as the suicide lightsaber, because the only way to really use these, I can imagine, in battle is they would cut themselves into like a million pieces, but whatever. Kind of like Rey's in the trailer, Rey's butterfly knife saber. You've got a PVC little skirting here, down here. Now, this is a little loose in the joint area, so it kind of shows the joint. I don't know if I can snap that. Nope, that's just the way it's built. So you have a 360, or I mean, excuse me, you have a full 90-degree that direction, and because of the PVC skirting, you can get it back about 30 degrees on straight back. You have a thigh swivel on each, which is awesome. Oh, is this knee double jointed? Yes, double jointed knee. Rock out. So definitely can go here, and we have have a rotation out of it. So then on the ankle, you have a ball joint. You have a real that looks like a really good hinge. Let's see. Let's take a look. Look at that hinge. Now, hopefully that's a good hinge. It is at an angle for some reason. Let's try this other one for right now, for the sake of. Okay, okay. So you hold on to the back to be safe, and then you just pull the back of the shoe, pull it down. You have a rocker and a swivel. And then once you have that straightened out, and it looks like I may be wrong. Nope, that's just the top of the boot. So that is a little odd because it has such a big hinge, but the hinge does not actually go up. It does not allow the foot to go up. And maybe I just got a defective model. That would be my luck of late if you saw my Emperor video or any of my other ones, where I've just been getting kind of they're not exactly their best product. But anyway, so let's go ahead and get the cape on. And I do want to see what goes on with this mask. So actually, we can take this mask off as far as I can tell. No? Well, there are two other face masks, so I believe it has to come off. So this snaps in. Well, it's not necessarily snapping in, it's sliding in. And then pushing it down into each. Okay. Let's get that arm down just for now while I'm doing that. So she needs to be an almost. Okay, so this needs to be. Okay, this is not as easy. Why is it? Never mind. I'm not gonna complain. No, we'll just say that is something I find a little vexing. Is that the right word? But I mean, I'm glad they put the tabs, so I'm not going to. She does look kind of goofy without it just because of the holes there. So she's going to need to be displayed with her cape. There we go. We got one down. Let's snap this other one in. There she is. All right. Sorry about that. There she is with her nice cape. All right. And then let's check out. Let's just see how she holds on to the suicide blade. I mean, really, they spin by themselves. There's only a few directions you could get to spin, but what I've seen in the game, where they're adding more realism, I think, is she only goes with the one blade ignited. We're gonna check real quick. Check this out. It is really well made. Let's get a focus on that so you can see. There you go. Very well made. And I assume these come out. Yeah, they do. Um, yep, they do. So you can recreate whichever scene, as we've seen in the trailers. She does not. And look at that. A nice. That's what they need to do with all of them. Give you a nice bit of length so you can snap it in, and it really gives you a nice thorough snap. Okay. So, and then you're going to put her hand inside the ring. Ooh, a little bit too. The one thing I'm noticing with the hinges, wow, look how closed this hand is. Okay, so she's holding it left handed apparently. It's the only way I can see that going down. Even that one. Okay, so how. Sorry that I used a little bit of force and knocked the cape off, but take a look at this. This is obviously a choke hand. Uh, hmm. Okay. Now if I take this off, what happens? Then I can all of a sudden get it in there. Like that, I would assume. And then underneath I could have the blade coming out the other end, but it would look kind of off. But I'm sure it goes in there. It's just a matter of me angling things right, I hope. I mean, if you take a look, I may have gotten one that has just the fingers. Take a look right there. They are closed. Those fingers are closed. They are very closed. So it seems to only make sense that the circle would have to go through that. Perhaps if you pull the thumb out, you go in like this. Maybe they're gonna have it like that, where you're holding by the disc part of it. But then, of course, if it started spinning, she'd be dead, and it wouldn't work anyway. They always held it by here. So let's just try again. Let's just try one more time. Maybe we can slide it past. Well, it works. I can see where you would get it in. Mine, if you can see right there, there's no separation between the thumb, the fingers, and they are enclosed. And that happens to be the same one with the paint issue. Thanks, Hasbro. I don't, yeah, see here, it's just a little bit, and you can tell that's actually showing off some technology. She's got the colors there, and then that. Um, okay, so let's see if I could take. How do we replace? What are we replacing? It comes with two other, and I was thinking they were masks. Oh, okay, these are pauldrons. Okay, that's a lot easier than dealing with having to change mask. Okay, I was thinking like these were different parts of the mask. By the way, does anybody else notice that she kind of has a Predator look? Kind of looks like Predator. I mean, even down to that, if you just had some dreads coming out of there, that would be Predator. Um, look, pauldrons, shoulder pauldrons, and if you don't want to use the cape, and you just snap this in. Sorry about that. Got a little too close to the camera. Trying to show exactly where I'm snapping it in while trying to actually snap it in. It's cases like that where the gloves don't help. Make it a little bit too slippery. Okay, here we go. And it's in. Nope, it's not in. We're going with the right side. The right side seems to cooperate more. There we go. And wow, that pops out easily. Sheesh. That pops out incredibly easily. Um, wow. Too easily, in my opinion, but okay. So we're going to do it again. We'll just get it in there, snap it in. Did I get like one of the ones that they like failed QC and they just stuck it through anyway? Again? After the Emperor? After the Hyperreal Vader? By the way, It's been 2 weeks of the 3 weeks since they said they would send me a refund because they said they did not have any Hyperreal Vaders to exchange. Right? I went in that same day and looked it up, and they had Hyperreal Vaders for sale on their website. Which I'm just gonna wait till they go on sale because I think nobody's gonna pay $80 for them, especially once word gets out that it's a rubber suit. I mean, the packaging and presentation is amazing. Okay, they snap in. It's not easy. It's not comfortable, but they do snap in. You do have pauldrons you can put in there. Sorry, but that's about as good as that's going to get. And just like that, this also snaps in to those same parts. And you could probably, there you go, get away with just pushing it down. Please check all my other reviews. I have a lot of playlists. Oh, guys, look. There's even red paint in the cape by accident. You can tell. Look, man, I got a screwed up version. Again, I have to admit this figure looks totally badass, even with the errors and all that. Even with the, I mean, that is a cool figure. I really like this figure. I highly recommend it. Anyway, I did recommend buying from Hasbro Pulse because they do protect the boxes, especially if you're not somebody that wants to open them. That's why I open them for you, so you don't have to. And that way you can keep yours nice and pristine, and you get it with free shipping. And like I said, they have everything I've gotten from them, even though I've had some problems has been well protected, and that's something I'll give them props for. I always try to be fair in everything. This figure, I'm going to let go of the. I mean, even the joint at the bottom is you can tell that's not formed correctly. The ball sticks out, and you can see real. Let me bring it up real close. You can see where this one, even when I straighten the toe or the foot to match exactly, the hinge does not move because the foot, for some reason is not hooked up to the hinge. It's bouncing into the bottom of the hinge and not going up at all. So the hinge is not working, and so it's just basically the swivel and the ball joint and you can't get the foot up. Oh man, this is definitely bad. Anyway, so that's that. I hope you appreciate it. I'm sorry for how long this went. I didn't mean for it to go long. Hope you liked the photo gallery at the end. I took a lot of images for you, and I just want to thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every one of you, and thank you for keeping me doing this. And look, that's what I'm talking about. She's on her tipsy toes. Take a look. She cannot. How can you balance that? See, all the others, remember you've seen all my other videos, you can just push down and the feet flatten. The It's completely busted. No matter what angle I take, this hinge does not work. So I can try to get her maybe weighted out and use that to work for my advantage for right now. Okay, I guess she'll just have to go back in the box. Alright, well, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you so very much. I hope you have a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, and of course, may the dark side be with you. She's still a great figure. I obviously got one that was just not. The quality control of Hasbro has been questionable of late, but I still recommend getting it. Definitely. And I I recommend getting that Fallen Jedi Order Special Edition because once again, the game's $60 by itself. The figures are usually 20 to 25. Well, it's $82 for the whole thing. So you're basically paying $3 less than you normally would, and who knows, that exclusive figure is going to be rare. If it's a ninth sister, it's really going to be awesome. I hope that's what it will be. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Please say, if you have a chance, subscribe, like, comment down below what you think, definitely, and share if you can, and definitely subscribe if you can. I really would appreciate it. And please check out my other reviews. I promised they don't go this long, usually on a basic review for something like this. We just had a little bit of issues with this, and I was not expecting that. Once again, if you can see the feet, neither one of them goes up, and I've tried really hard. Even when I equalize it out, they do not work. They just the foot would break off first. Alright, you can see the hinges there like it is for all the other Black Series figures. It's just not. Once again, though, I would recommend it. I would totally recommend it.